Hello friends, in this video we learned that how can we create an animation like this one. So let's jump into PowerPoint. So firstly we have to add a slide here, then go to layout, say blank layout, and now firstly we have to create a character here. So you have to go to shapes, and from here you have to insert a rectangle called rectangle rounded corner, and you have to make it round as you can, and then you have to insert a rectangle here and place it over here like this, and then select the both, go to merge shapes and say interact. So it will be like this, and then you have to go to rotate, you have to give a flip horizontal, or and now you have to resize it, make it smaller. This rectangle will be used for the fish, and here you have to give a skin color to it. Let's go to more fill colors, go to standard, or you can select it from here also, go near orange or something. Okay, now this is perfect, and then say no outline. Okay, now this is our face. Now you have to duplicate this face 2 times, and you have to rotate it. You have to rotate, then click on flip vertical, and then you have to give here black color, and this rectangle will be the hair. Now you have to group these rectangles by pressing ctrl G and give here send to back. See, so this will be the hair, and you have to group all the face like this, and now you can resize it like this. Now let me let's close this. So this is the face. Now we have to create here eyes. So I have to ungroup this and duplicate this face. I will copy it also so that I can use this face later on. Now we have to rotate it, so you have to give here flip vertical, you have to resize it. This is the eyes of our character, and you have to give here white fill and no outline. You have to place it over here like this. Okay, now you have to firstly let's create here a small circle for the eyes pole. Uh, okay, now this is a round circle, and here we have to give black fill with no outline, so it will be like this, and copy the size, means duplicate, and paste it over here. Now this girl is looking in the right side, but now the eyes will be here. So let's okay. Now for creating a nose, you have to insert here a rectangle with rounded corners, and you have to make it round as you can and make it a little smaller for nose like this. And you have to give here a little dark skin color, so go on more fill colors and then select a orange color. So the so I will give here this color like this and with no outline. So this is the nose. See, here it is. So let me zoom in. You can zoom into this slide with this control. So see. Now we have to make the face of this girl. So let's paste this rounded means rectangle with rounded corner. So now we have to rotate. This is perfect. We have to resize it and duplicate this mouth. We have to give here a light red color for the mouth. This one, or a little more light. This one, and then in the second shape, you have to create a rectangle on the top for the teeth, and you have to select the both shapes and say interact. And then you have to give a white fill with no outline. You have to place it over here. Select the both, place it over here and group them. Okay, now we have to make here tongue. Then duplicate this mouth and then insert a circle over here for the tongue and select the both. It will not work here because we have grouped this item, so you have to ungroup it and remove this from here. So now this time we can merge the shape, say intersect. And if you want, then you can make the circle more rounder on the top so that it will look beautiful. Now select the both, go to merge shapes and say intersect. And then you have to give here dark red color like this one or this one and say not line. But it is very big, so we have to hit Ctrl Z many times. Okay, now. Okay, this time it will be good, I think. And then merge shapes, intersect. Okay, now. But this time it is not dark, so now. It means it is not round on the top. Okay. Now red with no outline. Place it in the mouth like this. Group this item. Means group this shape. Resize the mouth. Okay. So now the face of this character is ready. Okay, so for creating the neck, we have to insert a rectangle with rounded corners. You have to round it as you can and resize it as for neck, send to back, and we will give here the color which we give to nose, this one. But this is not looking very good color, so we will change the color of both the shapes. Go to more colors. I will give her we will make it like this color and say okay. And now change the color of the second shape also, this one. Now let's make this slide smaller. Okay, now insert the rounded rectangle one more time, rounded corner rectangle, and then we have to resize it like this and say send to back like this, and I will give here dark pink color, means purple, and then say no outline. Okay, now I will make here a frog. So for the bottom part I will take this this shape called trapezoid and place it over here like this. Okay, now I will give her a little light pink. Okay, now you can group the frog and neck. Sorry. Here it is. Now we have to give her send to back. Okay. And now we will group the face with the frog. But remember to do not group the eyes and the mouth. Now we have to create the hands of this character. So for the hands, we will insert a rectangle called rectangle rounded corner, round it as it can, and you have to give here the color, this one, and then no outline, rotate it a little, rotate it little. Okay, now we have to create here hands. So we have to insert here the shape called rectangle rounded corners, give here skin fill, the fill which we have given to the mouth, means to the face, and then rotate it and make it a little thin, send to back. Make it a little smaller and then duplicate this hand, place it over here like this. Or you can make it like this. Now group the both shapes, send to back. Okay, now insert the rounded corner rectangle one more time, make it round, give no outline here, and then duplicate the shape, make it like a finger and place it over here, duplicate one more time, duplicate like this, then duplicate, So we have to make a little more larger and more smaller. Now this is the hands of our character. Group this and rotate it, make it smaller. And you have to make the hands also. Ungroup this shapes and place it in the line. Select the both, group this and make the hands more smaller. And now select the both shape, group it and then say send to back. Now let's make the size of slide smaller. Okay, now group these shapes and say send to back. Okay, but copy this shape also and then group now. Paste it over here and then say go to format, go to rotate, say flip horizontal like this. And then select the hands and the frog, group them and say send to back. Now you have to select all these shapes, place it over here and then let's make the size of slide bigger so that you can see clearly that what I am doing. Now you have to select the eyes balls, go to animation and choose here line animation from motion parts. Now select this ball, say left. Now place this over here. Now you have to delete this ice ball and now copy this ice ball from here and paste it over here like this. Now let's see the animation. But it starts on click and firstly you have to give here of 2 seconds is all right and save with previous. In effect you have to give here no smooth end, no smooth start and no smooth end and say okay. Do the same with previous with the next one. No smooth end or no smooth start and say okay. Now see, it starts automatically and with previous. Okay, now we have to give the animation to this mouth. Close this animation pane, do not close, and then select the mouth, choose here cross shrink animation and give her timing of 1 second only and say after previous effect little smooth end or you can give her no one and say auto reverse and from size you have to choose smaller from here and then vertical, say okay. Select the mouth one more time, go to add animation, say cross shrink, say after previous Now say timing of 1 second. Repeat it 2 times, not so many, and then go to effect, give here smooth end and say auto reverse. From here smaller, and before of this animation we have given vertical, now we have to give horizontal here. And now select the mouth one more time. You have to select animation painter to this one. Now go to add animation, go to grow shrink, start after previous, give timing of 1 second, and give a repeat, no repeat, and then effect. I want smaller, horizontal, no sorry, vertical, and okay. Now auto reverse, give her a smooth end, a little smooth end, and now let's see the animation how it will be. Let me give her magnifier, this corner. See how it is. Now select the mouth one more time, add animation, grow, shrink, do the same as the previous. Okay. See one more time. So it's looking good. But we have to give I will give her 0.25. Now see. Now it's looking that the girl is saying something. And to the eyes pool, I will give her only 0.75 second. 0.75 second. Now see. So it's looking beautiful now. Select the mouth, add animation, cross shrink animation, give a start after previous, timing 0.25 seconds, 25 seconds, and hit enter. Go to effect option, choose here smaller, give her a little smooth end, auto reverse, and this time I will give her vertical and say OK. And now select the mouth, add animation, grow shrink animation, go to timing, say after previous, and of 0.25 seconds. choose effect options and say smaller, a little smoothened, auto reverse, okay, select the mouth, add animation, zoom animation, grow shrink animation, timing. So friends, see how it is. The eyeball moved and the girl started saying something. So friends, our today's all topic are finished. Thanks for watching. Bye friends.